Hello, happy Tuesday. How are you all doing? Are you looking forward to Christmas? So I'm running some errands, but I have a few minutes and I wanted to jump on here since I haven't been live for a while. So I wanted to share, specifically, well, talking to everybody, but I would say, my fellow coaches, my fellow entrepreneurs and creatives. I'm speaking to you specifically as well today. Hi, Sebastian. How are you? So, I wanted to share about how people want us to be vulnerable. People want the real us. That's how we'll resonate with them. And I wanted to really say how I really, for me, it's been important. That's why I'm an empowerment and authenticity coach. Thank you for the like, because I really share myself. And I notice that whenever I talk about what's going on with me, and sometimes it can be scary, people really resonate, and that's exactly what they need to hear. And that's why I really want you to choose to be vulnerable and share yourself, because this is the thing. Whenever you're going through something, there's someone else going through it. Obviously, there are certain things that you want to wait to share until you've healed from it. You share it with your confidant, your coach, your good friends that that you can trust. But some things, like for example, how I shared here last week in one of my posts that I had been experiencing some highs and lows, and I really got that I could allow myself to feel what needed to be felt. I could scream, I could cry. The only option was that the option that's not on the table is giving up. And especially, sometimes in our journey, especially with the entrepreneur journey or whatever it is that's going on, we do go through stuff. And sometimes, things seem harder. Hi, Sabine. Than whatever it is. So last week, I shared with my email list, and I was like, I have to say, sometimes when I'm being vulnerable, there's a part of me that says, do you want to share that? Or I don't know if people are going to get any value from it, because sometimes we seem to think that we're the only ones going through stuff, or we're afraid to say, especially if we're a coach, if we're some type of mentor where people come to us for empowerment and support. We often think that we have to show that we're perfect, but we're not. And actually, when we are perfect, people are not drawn to us because they can't relate to us. So I went ahead and shared it with my email list what was going on with me, and I invited them to get that. They can take the day off, they can scream, they can cry, they can do whatever they need to do to feel it. But the only thing is that there's no giving up here. And somebody got back to me and said that's exactly, she had been having a rough week and she needed to hear this message. And that has happened quite often, whether it be on Facebook or wherever. So it's so important that we really get to share ourselves with our, with people around us, with the people who are meant. Hi, Kidsy. The people who want the real you, because none of us are perfect. And, I know with the holidays, there's a lot going on with everybody. And I know for myself, I struggled a few days ago and even up to yesterday where, I have a lot of personal things that I'm doing with family and some stuff that needs to be taken care of. And there are certain things that I'm not able to do in my business. There are certain things that I wanted to get done that are not done, that I don't like. I haven't been live as much as I used to be live, and I was struggling with that. And one of my girlfriends, my bestie, who knows that how I was feeling, she told me, "Hey, you're doing great," and I wanted to tell you that you are doing great too. If you're finding that you're getting stressed with the holiday season, with people visiting, with you traveling, or things are not happening as fast as you think, things are not, you're not getting things done as fast, or maybe you're not getting anything done, I want you to know that it's okay and you're still doing great, that you are exactly where you need to be. And it's so important. That's why I wanted to come on here. As much as I don't have a lot of time, I really wanted to come on here and share this with you all, because just like I needed to hear this when my friend told me that yesterday, I know maybe you need to hear it. And it's so important for you too to really make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who can remind you of those type of things when you need to hear it. Yes, you need to do your best to remind yourself, but let's face it, we often forget to remind ourselves of things. So it's good for us to really have the people who are going to remind us, and we do the same for them. So that's what I have. I hope you have a great holiday season. I'm sure I'll be back on because things are going to be slowing down somewhat, I hope. But either way, you're still going to be seeing some of me before Christmas or so. But I really wanted to share that. And I also want you to know, because as much as I have other stuff going on, I am still doing some of my work. So if you're struggling, if you are a purpose-driven, determined women coach or creative, and you're really struggling with sharing yourself, sharing your authentic self, being vulnerable so you can attract your dream clients, so you can book them, that's one of my specialty as an empowerment and authenticity coach. I really help you dig deep, and I empower you so you can really share your authentic self. You can share a message that is aligned with you. You might be struggling to have people relate to you, to grab your people's attention, because you're not showing up as yourself. You're holding back. So if that's you, please feel free to leave me a comment, send me a private message, or visit my website and www.lovelightcoaching.com. I'll post it in the comment later. Again, let me know. I'd love to request a discovery session with me, and we can talk about this, because trust me, people want realness. People are looking for what's real. They're not looking for that fluffy and all this perfect stuff. So until next time, thanks for joining me. Please share this, because I'd love for people to really get the message that they are doing great. And it's okay if things are not exactly where they would want them to be, or they're not being as productive. Give yourself a break. You're doing great. Love and light. Take care. What did she say? Let me see what Kidsy said. Happy holidays, and yes, you're doing well. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm happy you enjoyed it, Kidsy. Okay, thanks. And if you're watching the replay, leave me a comment, leave me a message, and I'll jump back on. Actually, you'll give me an incentive to jump back on later or sometime this week to answer your question. Love and light. Take care.